anytime I look at a new show, the world doesn't know that show yet. They don't know who Laverne and Shirley are. They don't know who the Fonz is. So you start off wanting to introduce these characters to the world. Um, Very often, there's not even a whole concept of who those characters are. Skipping ahead, thinking about Laverne and Shirley, the girls did a walk-on on Happy Day show, and they got a lot of cards and telephone calls. Who are those girls? We really like them. Paramount did. And so the producers, Miller and Milkus, decided that they would do a quick presentation, not even a pilot, or I think they were asked by ABC. Happy Days was an enormous hit at that point. These girls walked on the show as like two young, happy, fun 60s, 50s kind of kids, and decided to put together a presentation. So the first presentation, and I think Eddie Milkus and Tom Miller were very smart. They always did a full main title. They didn't chintz with the main title look. Eddie Milkus was a film editor too. And they really went all out to do a presentation. They thought that the first opening minute, 2 minutes of the show really helped to sell it. So they did a full presentation, which lasted about 20 minutes, less than the pilot. But we did a full version of the main title. And when I sat with them and talked to them about what the theme would be, who the girls are, basically I said, well, these are two girls who are like blue-collar workers living in Milwaukee, working in a brewery. And they're kind of stuck in this brewery, like there's no place for them to go, but they're very hopeful that they're going to go places in the world. They're not going to take the world lying down. So Norman Gimbel and I wrote a song that was about wishing and hoping our dreams would come true. So we played it for the producers, and they said, it's a nice song, but that's not really our characters. Our characters are not going to wish and hope that their dreams are going to come true. They're going to go out and make it happen. They're going to take the world by the tail, and they're more outgoing. They're fun, and they're not going to sit around wishing and hoping. So just by changing some of the words to making our dreams come true, it changed the whole song. I had to rewrite the music because contextually it was not about wishing, it was about making something happen. So I'm just saying, very often when I look at some film footage, there may not be anything to see that really denotes what the show is all about. You kind of grow into the show.
Going back on Laverne and Shirley then, how different was the music that you wrote for the first pass compared to the second?
It was probably 100% different, probably 180-degree turn, because even though it was just some word changes, the musical character wasn't sedate, wishing, hoping, and dreaming. The character was making our dreams come true. We'll go out there, give us any chance, we'll take it. Read us any rules, we'll break it, So it changed the whole character of the song. Tom Miller, one of the producers of that show, went to a camp in Wisconsin, in Milwaukee, and he said, he used to sing that little song in his camp, Haas and Pfeffer Incorporated. So he had them do it live on the set, and I picked up on the music right after that. So actually, the theme begins right after this, but it's sort of been incorporated into our theme. Everyone thinks it's Shamil Shemazel Haas and Pfeffer Incorporated. That really came from Tom Miller's camp.
How was Cindy Greco chosen to sing the theme?
I was at Magic Mountain one day with my children, and I heard this girl singing, Cindy Greco, and they have pop acts at Disneyland and Magic Mountain, those places, and I stopped to see her, and I liked her. I thought she was really dynamic, and I thought she had a good sound. So I would very often, if I found someone I liked liked her sound, his or her sound, I would take a number and say, maybe I'll have something to call you about one day. And sure enough, when I did Laverne and Shirley, I thought about her, and we brought her in, and she did the theme. And then we produced. We got the record deal on it, actually.
Were you surprised that the Laverne and Shirley theme became a national hit?
I'm always surprised when anything becomes a hit. I never expect anything to become a hit. I expect to. I think I have a good sense of what'll work, And when I'm in the studio recording, I have a need to get everything out of it that I can, to get every beat, every sense of musical form and performance into it. And very often we'll keep people late, make sure I get all the things I need. I think we were in the studio for 24 hours doing The Love Boat. But did I have a sense it was a hit? I really didn't.